Welcome back to another video, and if you're watching this, it's because you're planning on going to Disney's After Dark Sweethearts Night over at Disneyland. So this is an event that happens every single year around Valentine's Day, and in this video I'm going to tell you guys 5 things that you need to know if you plan on going to Disney's After Dark Sweethearts Night. So to get started, if you haven't already bought your tickets for this event, I have some bad news for you because the event is completely sold out. There were 7 different nights that they were gonna do the After Dark Sweethearts Night at Disneyland, and they're all sold out. And for me, it doesn't make sense. They should put way more dates for this, especially if it sells out, right? So that more people can go. But there's only 7 nights, and if you don't already have your tickets, you're out of luck. Maybe next year, start buying them. I actually went last year and I bought my tickets since like December, so I was well prepared for this, right? So if you plan on going, make sure you buy your tickets ahead of time for next year. So in this video, I do want to tell you guys 5 things about Disney Sweethearts Night that you're gonna want to know. So to get started, the first thing you got to know is that if you plan on going with your significant other or maybe a group of friends, you can go with a group of friends also. That does not matter. When I went, I saw groups of friends going together. But the first thing you should know if you plan on going is that you should get matching outfits with whoever you're going with. Now, this is not required, but it does make the event a lot more fun, especially because you're going to be taking pictures throughout the park. And when you go, a lot of people have something that matches with whoever they're with. For example, me today, I decided to buy this Mickey hat. I got it on Amazon. It was about 40 bucks, and it's pretty cool. This is a guy's hat. It's got some cartoon characters in the front of Disney, the old school, like the newspaper types of drawings. It was really cool. It was cheap and it went good with my outfit. I bought this sweater on Amazon. It's a plain sweater. It's a Mickey Mouse sweater that was about 40 bucks. But that's really all I needed to match with my girl, right? She wore her Disney ears and also a similar sweater, but of course she had Minnie. So I do recommend that you guys plan something out to wear together, because if you guys are matching, it's gonna look a lot nicer in the pictures that you guys decide to take together. And plus, if you're taking your girl or if you're going with someone who's a big fanatic of Disney, they're gonna love this even more, because they're in the spirit, they're in the mood. And of course, when you're at the park, one of the cool things is that everyone is excited to be there. Every single person is excited, not only because there's less people, but because it's a Valentine's Day themed event. And they have these Valentine's lights all over the place, lighting up the buildings. The second thing you gotta know is regarding food. So I would suggest that you guys eat before you get to Disneyland. That way when you're at Disney, you can maximize the time that you're there for. So you have 6 hours from 6 p.m. till midnight, and you wanna be getting on the rides, you wanna take pictures, you wanna go shopping for the gift stands, and you're not gonna wanna be eating, you guys. When you're there trying to eat, the restaurants are full, there's nowhere to sit at, you're gonna be struggling and wasting time. Plus, if you eat, you might throw up when you get on the rides. So what me and my girl did last year when we were dating is we met up around 4 o'clock at the In-N-Out. That's like 20 minutes away from Disneyland. We ate, we had a good time, we chatted, and then we made our way to the park at around 5 o'clock, and we were there right at 6 o'clock. And we actually should have been there a little bit earlier, because before you enter Disney, there's actually a line to get in. So it took us about 25 minutes to 30 to get into the park once we were there. So we were there at 6 o'clock and we didn't even get in until 6:30. So a lot of people were here early, and I suggest that if you want to maximize your time, you do the same. That way you can get on more rides, take more pictures, and just not be rushing things, because if you get there late, you're gonna be all over the place because you know you're not gonna have enough time to do everything. So make sure you eat before you get to the park. That way when you're there, you maximize your time. Last year that I went, I did also eat while I was at the park at around 9 p.m. after we had got on rides and took pictures. And that's fine, you're still gonna want to eat a hot dog or pretzel or whatever they sell there. But you don't want to be spending all your time looking for food 2 or 3 times during the night, because that's really gonna suck. Also, Disney sells these packages where you can have a nice fancy dinner with your significant other at one of the restaurants, one-on-one, with not a lot of people around. And I know that sounds like a good experience, and if that's something that you're looking for, then go ahead and book it. But I don't think you guys should do it, because then when you're at the park from 6 p.m. to 12, you're wasting about an hour and a half just eating at a restaurant when you could be getting on the rides and taking pictures, right? Again, I guess this one's gonna depend on what you want to do, what your goals are when you get there, but I don't think you guys should do the fancy restaurants. If you want to do a nice fancy restaurant, I say you do that somewhere else, and if you come to Disney, enjoy Disney, right? But if that's something you want, go for it. The third thing you're going to want to know is how to manage your time. So the event starts at 8 p.m. and that's actually when the characters start coming out and you take pictures with them, right? But you're allowed to go in early since 6 p.m. So from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. you kind of get some free time to be at Disney. And I would suggest that if you guys come early, you use this time to get on the rides and do some gift shopping, right? Because the characters don't start taking pictures with people until after 8. And the Valentine's Day themes don't start until after 8. So from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. it's like a normal day at Disney. The cool thing is that from 6 to 8, a lot of the people that were there during the daytime are already getting kicked out. So the rides have a shorter wait time and there's less people throughout the park. So this is a good time to walk around the park, explore if you haven't been there in a while, and just relax. Because remember, when you're at Disney, time goes by like this. You enter at 7 p.m. and then you look at your watch and dang, it's already 10. So you want to maximize your time and enjoy. You don't want to be rushing. You don't want to be that person that got there at 8, 9 o'clock and you're already rushing. You're trying to take pictures. You're trying to get on rides. It's not going to be fun, especially because you paid $130 for this ticket. You want to get the most that you can out of this adventure.
Of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible mortal state. Keep the masks on over your noses, please.
The fourth thing you have to consider is rides versus pictures. So a lot of people who come to this event like going just on the rides, because the cool thing about this event is that a lot of the rides have a wait time of less than 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. So you're able to get on the rides really quickly and enjoy the whole park in a short amount of time, right? Compared to like the daytime where you're making probably an hour-long wait or whatever. Some people like coming to this event just to take pictures with all the Disney characters, because a lot of Disney characters come out after 8 so that you can take pictures with them with a Valentine's Day theme behind them, right? So you want to make sure that you plan what you want to do, because you just can't do both. You only have 6 hours and you really got to decide, do I want to take pictures? Do I want to go on rides? Do I want to do a mix? What characters do you want to go take pictures with? That's also something you have to consider, because they do rotate them every 2 hours. So like, for example, Mickey and Minnie might be from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then at that same spot it might be Donald Duck from 10 to 12, right? So if there's a particular character you got to take a picture with, then you got to plan for that accordingly, right? Also, some of the characters are more popular than others, so they have a longer or shorter wait time. For example, the Zootopia Fox, I can't remember his name, had a 5-minute wait time to take a picture with him, because I guess nobody wants to take a picture with the Zootopia Fox. I mean, I can't even remember what the guy's name is. I'm blanking out. But if you wanted to take a picture with Mickey and Minnie, it was a 30-minute wait time because they're more popular, right? And if you wanted to take a picture in the front of the castle, you're looking at 45 minutes to an hour. So as you guys can see, this stuff does take up time, which is why I suggest that you guys get there early. That's really gonna be the best decision that you do. Get there early so that you take the stress away, and that way when the park starts at 8 p.m. the event, you can take pictures with the characters, go on the rides, and just be chilled out. Make sure also that you guys download the Disney app if you go, because when you go and you take the pictures with the professional photographers, they're gonna give you this little code that you're gonna scan with the app, and then the pictures get transferred instantly to your Disney app so that you could download them and post them online or do whatever you want with them. And this is really cool, you guys, because you know, usually when you go get pictures taken by a professional photographer, you gotta pay for them, right? And right here, they're free and they look really nice and really sweet. But I now look back and wish we could have taken more of those pictures, because they were really nice and they were free. You know, you're paying $130 and you're getting some really nice pictures that you're gonna have forever of you and your significant other. And if you're enjoying this video, make sure you hit that delicious like button down below. On my channel, I like to go to different restaurants, different events, different food trucks, and show you guys what's up with them. So if you want to keep seeing some more things that are happening around LA, more spots to check out, make sure to subscribe. I post 2 new videos every single week showing you guys what I'm up to. And the 5th thing that you guys should know is to just go and have fun. You know, right now it might seem overwhelming with all the information you're getting, but if you're watching this video before you go, if you're doing your research before you go, you'll be fine, you know? I mean, it's just Disney. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. But of course, these are just tips and tricks that I learned from my going last year to this event, right? Make sure you plan ahead of time. enjoy your stay, and have fun with your significant other. Look at me, I went all out. I bought this Mickey Mouse sweater, the hat, and I loved it. You know, I had a good time with my girlfriend. We have a memory that we're never gonna forget. We have a ton of pictures that we're gonna be able to post on social media, hang up around the house, and look at together so that we can remember that we went to Disney's Sweethearts Night. So make sure you have a good time, have a blast. Watch this video over again if I went too fast. I don't know, but if I had seen this video before I went, I feel like it would have helped me because I would have planned out a little bit better my day at Disney's Sweethearts Night. This was Little Fox Checks, and I approve of Disney's After Dark Sweethearts Night.